Welcome to Secular Soup. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else Amy and Amy want to talk about, because this is their show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity.
You want to hear a secret?
I won't tell anybody. Go ahead. If I sit next to you, I'm going to get gonorrhea. It's going to jump into me. Just two ladies hanging out.
Is it okay for me to make fun of his neck waddle if I make fun of my own neck waddle?
I'm not sure.
That's a real ethical conundrum.
Would you know if you were born a lizard person, or can you be like adopted into the...
I think you know.
We're such professionals.
We really are.
Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup.
I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with an I.
And we're just two blueberries floating in a bowl of tomato soup. And this time, we have an extra two blueberries floating in our soup.
Yeah. I noticed you didn't say special guest because that would be a lie.
Well, that would imply they're special.
Exactly. You're just like two other blueberries.
They're dudes, and dudes can't be special. So, yeah. But I mean, in the world of secular soup, they're kind of special and notorious. At least one of them is notorious. So tonight we have with us, get ready, because everyone's going to freak out when they hear this, trust me. This is going to be as exciting as the Eli episode was.
More so.
You're going to lose your shit.
Because people actually know who this guy is.
Yes, so our first guest tonight is the one and only second favorite Rich. Rich, would you like to say hi?
You know what? I feel special every week, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, good. We like to make people feel special. It's our job as women to make men comfortable. So
I just want to point out that her good was extremely patronizing. Just FYI.
What? I am not patronizing at all.
She was like, oh,
I don't know where you get that
good.
from.
That's so nice. How sweet. How great for you.
Yeah, you're so wonderful. So our second dude guest tonight is the person who has been doing a, shall we call, self-study on Rich's second favorite Rich's rankings throughout the history of secular soup.
Some kind of masochistic mess.
It's like a master's thesis. I think he's going to be putting this in to get his doctorate.
He really wants to just harm himself.
He not only does he give us a shitload of money, but he went back and listened to all of our episodes just to find out what number we gave Rich every week in the rankings. So, Nathan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Indiscriminately. There's no time.
Yeah. Let him introduce himself, Amy. Shut up.
Ugh, fine. Go ahead, dude.
I mean, do I have to? I feel like you guys are handling this well. No, I'm Nathan. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I do things like this, like listening to every podcast again.
Our original idea, my original idea, because I'm the mastermind behind this.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Usually.
The original idea was to do a video version of this episode because Nathan has actually done a PowerPoint presentation on the Rich rankings. But then I decided I've been in my pajamas literally all day. I don't want to have to put clothes on. I look gross, and you know what? Video's complicated because my internet is shit. So audio only just works a little bit better, and then we can get Nathan's PowerPoint
post links
available.
To it.
Yeah, we can put links
I
on the
moved
internet.
Today. I literally came home, plugged in my laptop, had to hurry and scramble and figure out which Wi-Fi is ours. Mm-hmm. And
well, you like to sacrifice for the show.
I do. I'm a giver.
So just to give a little history of the Rich rankings, because I realize every week we probably have new people listening, maybe,
which
probably
is awesome.
not. I don't know. But if we do, it's great. So in the beginning of secular soup, sit back, kids. I'm going to tell you a story.
When it was just a roux.
when it was just, you know.
When it's a baby roux. It's a soup joke. It cuts deep. 3 people are laughing. Trust me.
So at first we had no plan for this show. We really didn't. Like, we had no topics. We had no ideas. And we really...
how that has changed.
We've really evolved past that. But when we first set up our Patreon, one of our first patrons was Rich, but our editor is also named Rich. And since we had one Rich who was editing for us for free, who continues to edit for us for free, and another Rich who was giving us money, we had to figure out how to prioritize the Riches. And so editor Rich is our first favorite because, like I said, he edits for free for our show. He continues to do this.
He doesn't just edit for free. He edits this show for free.
He won't even take our money. Like, it's
no. And this show is a train wreck nightmare sometimes.
Oh my God. It's so bad. Like, he's got the patience of a saint.
Comparatively.
And
because we have 27 kids, and sometimes there's dogs barking and kids running in.
Yeah, and kids singing closing time for no reason, walking into your office. It's catastrophe. So Rich...
Every week is that British interviewer.
Yeah, basically. So Rich Lyons, our wonderful editor, is always going to be our first favorite Rich. But we also kind of like this other Rich because he gives us money and we know him from the Facebooks and he seems like a decent guy. So at first he was just our second favorite Rich. But then the way comedy works is as the weeks go by, you got to up the ante and just keep changing that number because it's fun and it keeps other Rich on his toes because he never knows what's coming, you know?
33rd.
We just totally subjective every single week. The first number that pops into my head or Amy's head, that's 55th. What we go with, you know? And we like to mess with his self-esteem that way. So, Rich, how do you feel about the way we've toyed with your emotions over the past 77 episodes? Like, just let it all out. Let us be your counselors. Tell us what you think.
I think it's your guys' secret way of getting me to listen every week so I can find out what my rating is.
Our secret's out.
We're not that
So
smart.
far.
We're ladies.
We're not diabolical like that.
No.
I didn't think any further than I just giggle at the number.
Yeah, this is funny. Yeah.
I would say so far it's worked. So
But it's working. So
I've listened
cool.
to every
We should start ranking everybody.
I'll
There you
totally
go.
do it.
It's
I will
my
rank
33rd
anybody.
favorite Ashley. Oh, yeah.
Well, we do have two Nathans now. We've got two Riches and two Nathans. So I'm going to have to start ranking the Nathans. I've so far been ranking current Nathan, our favorite Nathan, because he gives us the most money. But I also like other Nathan. Other Nathan has his own podcast and he's pretty cool and he's had us on his show.
is
so
cool. I like his show.
It's tough to rank the Nathans, but I'm always going to go with the one that gives us the most money. So
Obviously.
If you start ranking us, I'm going to have to recuse myself from recording us because I would be biased.
All right. Well, we won't do it yet. We'll just maybe at some point in the future, we'll just, I don't know, be emotional one day and be like, I'm going to start doing this for fun.
And any conflict of interest that are on ethical grounds, we don't listen to because ethics don't apply here.
Right. It's
Need not apply here.
we decide on rankings the same way that most women decide on having an abortion. We're just sitting there one day and we're like, this seems like a really fun idea. I'm
You
just
know,
going
it'd
to
be real
go
fun.
for it. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's just do it and
No
see what
thought
happens.
beforehand. Just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. My
So-
Friday's free anyway.
Yeah. Like I
My
wasn't
punch
doing
card is
anything.
almost full. The fifth one's free.
Well, you got to use up that punch card. That's all
Exactly.
I'm saying. I mean, and abortions are fun for everybody. So, Nathan, follow up the abortion story. Tell us about this PowerPoint presentation you did. Like, tell us why you started doing it to begin with, and then tell us what your methodology was.
Well, it's a moderately serious story. So I had a fairly serious drinking problem, and I stopped doing that. And then I had so much extra free time because I only work 8 hours a day. They won't let me work anymore, despite my best efforts. And so I am kind of into baseball and stats and that sort of thing. So I decided that this would be a project that I would be
Nice.
into.
Took a bit of a dark turn there, Nathan, but that's okay. I appreciate that this was helpful.
No, I'm taking it positively that we helped.
Oh yeah, I think it's good that you have something to focus your mind on like that. For me, it's crossword puzzles and being a bitch to Rich. But did you make like an actual spreadsheet or what? I just want to know exactly how you did this.
I mean, I went through in a notebook and I wrote down every time that you recorded a ranking, and then I put them into Excel. So there is a spreadsheet, and then I just used Excel function to figure out like mean, median, and to make a bunch of different graphs. Basically, just whatever graphs they offered me.
That's awesome.
So since we're not doing the video thing right now, tell us what your findings were. Like, just go through, I guess, what you found out, what the mean scores were, how it's changed over time.
If we
whatever
were
you want to
fancy,
tell
we
us
could
about
like
it.
also be in Zoom.
I don't know what that is. Is that something the kids use?
Yeah, no. Every job I've had, or a lot of jobs, we have Zoom. We have web
Oh, see, I don't work, so
Cisco. I don't know. Different jobs are done different.
that must be
web-based.
city jobs. Those aren't country jobs.
They're remote. It could be in the country.
Okay, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
So Nathan, tell us about your study.
Yeah, so when I recorded it, I found out that the mean is 25 ranking.
That
the
is pretty
median is 15. I mean, you guys talk a lot of game about being mean, but you're pretty nice to Rich, honestly. I'm going to be honest about it.
Don't tell
Which
anyone.
Amy's nicer?
Well, I mean, mostly it's Amy with a Y that does the rankings. So.
He's not
That
saying you're
makes me
nicer.
nicer.
But,
That makes me nicer.
there were like 5 times I want to say where you overlapped, and Amy with an I was nicer 3 times. So
God damn it. She's too soft, that's why.
yeah.
Were there,
That's what
did
they
you-
all say before I take them out. I don't know.
So initially my goal was to figure out, because like when you're doing statistics, you can figure out whether or not something is possible given a sample of data. And I wanted to know whether it was possible that Rich was the best Rich. So I ran a Z
Interesting.
test.
It's not possible.
It evaluates whether there's, based on the standard deviation, a greater than 5% chance that he could be the best. And that's definitely possible. The standard deviation is 23. So basically any ranking above 0 is totally possible to be the real official. So if we're assuming that there is some, measurable true state of Rich value that we can find out, definitely can be. Anywhere between first and 71st.
Oh man, I just heard a whole bunch of numbers and you confused my lady brain.
So it's a range up to the 71st that as long as we do it, he still has the possibility of being the best.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Z test in statistics. I mean, I kind of, I have trouble
That's
explaining these
so-
things because I only half understand them. I vaguely remember them from high school.
I don't understand any of it, so you're 2 steps ahead of me.
I sadly do because
just-
I've taken stats recently.
No. I didn't even pay
Sadly.
attention in high school when I took it, so
I am such a nerd. No, I'm not. I'm ashamed
you really
by
are.
this, actually.
Yeah. Is 71 the worst ranking we've given him so far?
No,
I
the
promise
worst
you get
rank.
triple digits once.
No, you never have.
Oh,
I'd have
really?
to
Interesting.
Oh,
look at the data here. I don't.
he's conferring the data.
This is important.
But he doesn't want to be
data.
wrong.
Well, exactly.
89th is the lowest.
89.
We are
rank.
nothing but accurate on this show.
Exactly.
Well, now that we know it's 89th, now we're going to be aiming for over 100 next time.
So-
Just so you know.
I have a question. It seems like most of these numbers are odd numbers.
Yeah, I guess they are. That is actually, my final conclusion is an even number for his actual value, so I don't know what that means.
Huh. Maybe I just really
But
like
everything
odd
you're saying
numbers
is an
more than
odd
even
number.
numbers.
So I can even? Is that what you're saying?
You literally can't. Don't.
Exactly.
Dang.
We always knew you couldn't, but don't. Just don't even.
Don't even.
Well, I guess to just follow through to how I got to the even number that I ended up at. So I did a bar chart, and the data set isn't like a normal bell curve like you might think of. It's like super skewed to the left of the lower numbers because, like I said, you guys are nice to him. So most of the data is in like the first 20 rankings. He's been in the top 20 or the top 25% of the time.
Goodness.
Yeah, you guys go low a lot.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know.
I think you're just tired.
We're women
Probably. I'm so tired.
all the time.
So anyway, because of the fact that his median is 15 and all the skew is to the left, I assumed that he was probably ranked really officially somewhere less than 15. And it just so happens that the mode ranking is 12. So I went with 12. That's the most common ranking. And that was when I did this originally, which was before Dell ranked him. And then she ranked him 12th, which made it the sole lone mode ranking. And also, since you had an impartial third party rank it, I feel like we have to trust that pretty.
No, that doesn't
highly.
count. I object to that ranking.
Okay.
Why? Do you hate Dell?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll let her know you hate her. It's fine.
Yeah, no,
Just-
it's cool. It's cool. I don't care. I hate everybody,
But you hate
but
her the
especially
most?
people that their names start with a D.
Okay. Well, fair enough. She'll beat you
Because
up.
it's the fourth letter, and
She's a badass farmer.
No, she seems like it.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I thought you were like significantly in a relationship with someone who had a D name. Was I
No,
wrong about that?
never.
You love him and you know it.
No, I've actually never even dated anyone with a D name. I just it's instinctually hate them.
You just have affairs with them.
And no one in my family has a D name either. It's interesting.
You get that we're talking about Donald Trump, right?
Oh, fuck. Okay, besides him. I'm really
I
tired.
could see the reference was
We did
losing you.
so many loads of laundry today, and
Well, and we haven't rolled out the
Moving.
sleeping with Trump joke for a while, so I feel like newer listeners may not get that reference either.
okay, so yes, I have a relationship with Trump, but he's been really busy lately because he's being exonerated.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, and he's got to go on
Because
that
the
press
truth will
tour.
set him free, obviously. So, I mean, I follow his Twitter. You
Yeah.
know, I'm tagged in like every post he makes because,
Of
you know,
course.
we're lovers.
Yeah.
So,
He's
yeah,
a
he's
good
doing
guy.
great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, it's easy enough to confuse it because I'm sure you don't call him Donald, so you would
No.
call him by name.
Do you have a
Donnie.
pet? Donnie? Just Donnie boy?
Or Daddy D.
Daddy D. Oh my
I can't even.
Gross.
I couldn't even say it. I'm gonna.
We're all gonna
It's not
puke
Mr.
now.
President. It's not.
Oh, Daddy D.
No, sometimes.
So gross.
Depends on the evening.
Only when you're
Got it.
singing happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gross.
I have to leave the room now. I'll be back.
While you're out, can you make me another drink?
No.
Thanks. Okay.
Are you?
thanks,
Is
bye.
your drink empty already?
No, it's not.
Oh my fucking god, Amy, you drinks. Speaking of Amy drinking, if anybody has not, if you are a newer listener, or even if you're an older one and you haven't seen our drunk cast,
Oh, it's fun.
Rich is actually on the drunk cast. So if
He's not just a name. He has a face,
he
too.
has a
I
face.
do.
Yeah.
He has a face and arms and eyes and everything. It's weird.
I mean, he could be AI, to be fair. I know they're
Possibly.
making really realistic looking robots through the computer. So maybe he's not real. But
I mean, I don't even know if I'm real.
That's
Are
true.
any of us? I don't know.
Good point. Now you broke my brain. But if you want to go back and watch our drunk cast, it is on our YouTube channel. And when you go to our YouTube channel, you should subscribe to the page because we're so close to 100 subscribers, and that will help us get our own like URL thing where you can
Yeah,
call
that
it
would be fun.
YouTube/Secular Soup or something like that. So
I'm still not subscribed. I need to do that.
Bitch, you could be the one that puts us over 100. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll wait until it's 99.
Oh,
I'm
my
like, save
God.
the day.
Is Gentleman Caller subscribed yet?
Oh yeah, he was
Oh,
he was
that's
running
right.
interference during drunk cast.
That's right. Yes, that's correct. So yeah, we had this fun 2-hour drunk cast. Rich was on it, and I don't remember any of it because I was drunk.
I remember
But-
all of it because
Because you're a
I
good
don't know.
drinker.
No,
you
I'm just.
have that high
we've talked about
tolerance.
this. I'm Swedish, and Swedish inherently have a high tolerance for alcohol. I didn't know this when I was Mormon, but apparently it's true.
Oh my god. So yeah. Anyway, go watch that because it's fun. Not only Rich, but other special guests.
But if you
were on
Google
that show.
Swedish, it's all bikinis and stuff. It's not. There's
You're
no
not,
stats.
you're not
on
going to
it.
see a picture of Amy or alcohol.
No.
It's going to be blonde bikini ladies. So don't
not
look
me.
that up.
Not redhead moms.
Oh my god. Speaking of which, just pretend Nathan and Rich aren't here for a second.
No,
You know that
we're
thing
I was
about-
already doing that.
Who?
Yeah, seriously.
No, we're not.
Who?
we
What?
totally let you talk for a minute.
Yeah, it's our turn now. Shut up, boys. You come on here, you just totally take over our show. Just sit back for a minute and listen to women. That's your job as men.
Put your hand down.
That anesthesia thing, the redheads that we were talking about before,
It's totally true.
my mom had to have wrist surgery a week ago, and she woke up during the surgery because she didn't have enough anesthesia.
I've done that before. I did it when I was 9. It's freaky.
Yeah, she told me about it, and she didn't know the thing about redheads and anesthesia. So I told her, and she's like, "Oh my god, that must." She's like, "Well, then I'm gonna tell them next time."
Yeah,
they
make
need
sure
to
I
give
tell
me
them. I'm
more."
like, I'm a natural redhead.
Yeah, this is
Keep
real.
that in mind.
This color is real. Please give me more
Yeah.
anesthesia. So yeah, I guess she woke up.
Oh, every
and-
time I get a haircut, people are like, I love the color. I'm like, thanks. I made it myself. Like,
Yeah.
this is not.
Thanks. It's my DNA. I have been trying to dye my hair back to its natural color, and it is not
Oh, yeah,
going
mine's
well.
mostly gray now.
It's not going
gray.
well. Anyway, so we have
Sorry.
these two dudes here.
Yeah, we have guest on.
We took a little sidetrack. Drunk cast. I was mentioning.
felt right.
The reason I was mentioning the drunk cast is that we only have 5 more patrons that we need to
Before
get
we do it
before
again.
we do drunk cast the sequel. And when we do drunk cast the sequel, we will probably have Rich and Nathan both on. We could have Nathan sharing his PowerPoint graphs. We could have Rich on just to harass him like we did the last time. We could take special requests for who you want to have on the drunk cast. It's going to be a great time. So if you are not yet a patron, go to patreon.com/secularsoup, sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you can watch us get drunk on the YouTubes live. It's going to
Wait,
be
you can do
amazing.
just $1?
Just $1.
No, you can't.
No,
Stop.
you can't. Other people can. It's not,
already got
your
my
account's
bowl.
not set up that way. So
If you know anyone else,
yeah. I mean, if you can find 9 other people to make up the other
if you
$9,
have another credit card, just do it on that one.
you can do that, but otherwise, no, you can't go down to 1.
No,
you can
you
only
can't
go
go
up. That's how Patreon works, where you can't
That's how it
lower
works.
your amount. You have to go up. So yeah,
Oh, shucks.
that's why Willis has to keep increasing his amount.
He's fighting with you. Oh, you guys are the ones fighting, right? right?
Willis and Nathan are the two that are fighting for
Okay.
top
Yes.
spot.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
Willis
Okay.
is fighting more than Nathan is. Nathan's just being a cool guy, and Willis can't let it go.
That's like when people try to compete with me or something. They're fighting at me because I'm not
Right.
playing their game.
Yeah, exactly. Nathan's not playing the game. Willis just can't
No.
take a loss, and so
Exactly. He's fighting
just-
at you, Nathan.
so
I
Nathan,
feel
what
like
you
I
should
get
do.
credit for the last $10 of his pledge anyway, because he only did it because I raised mine.
Exactly.
That's true. So what you should do now is raise yours by like 50 cents and just see what he does. Because I guarantee he's going to raise it another 50 cents and it's just going to be
51
funny.
cents.
51 cents. Oh my gosh. See, our patrons are so much fun. You all need to become
They are
one.
fun.
What was I going to say?
We were talking about Rich.
I'm so fucking tired right
He's
now.
113th ranking.
He's 113th ranking. So yeah,
See, now it's triple digits.
There you go.
Rich is just an all-around fun guy, so we like to make fun of him. He did get his dick bowl in the mail. I don't remember how many dicks I put on it, but I don't think it was. I think it was just one, wasn't it?
It's sitting right here. Let me count it.
I don't even know where mine's at.
You probably broke yours on purpose.
No, I just moved. It's been in storage since January.
Yep, just one surprise one on the bottom.
Yeah, that's because Rich, fun fact, got one of the first dick bowls after I started
Mine has
painting dicks on the
zero
bowls.
on it.
Well,
And you don't
the
have a
point.
dick bowl.
When
No,
that
I
whole
don't.
thing started, the point was that I had only put the dicks on the bowls for Tom and Cecil.
Because
And
we hate
because we hated them, but then people started requesting dicks on the bowls. So then I had to make it kind of a ranking, like the less dicks you get, the more I like you. The more dicks that are on your bowl, the less I like
and
you.
so she made it last year when she still liked me.
Yeah, and
We've had
it's
a
become game
massive
now.
falling out behind the scenes. So we don't
Yeah.
talk about it much, but we actually had a big falling
Yeah.
out and we hate each other.
We
So-
just do this to keep collecting your money.
Right. But we're
sadly.
seriously like, I text her.
Fucking hate each
She
other
responds
so much.
eventually.
Yeah.
She calls me. I
I
stare
have
at my
shit
phone.
to do. It's she's
whatever.
endlessly annoying.
As the official pod historian, I'd like to talk to you guys about behind the scenes drama. Sounds really interesting.
Please do.
Okay.
Also, you told that story. About 5
We've-
dicks are on bowls.
We've told that
She has.
story. We've told every story 100
episode.
times. It's going to happen. We can't. It happens in my real life. I can't remember who I've told what story to, so I just repeat it incessantly while people stare at me and nod. So this is the podcast version of that. Anyway. We have an official podcast historian now. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
You're getting that call out on everything.
May the record state that I am furious right now
Whatever.
because my washer and dryer are 2 inches too big for the opening in my new apartment.
Okay.
Which-
No, it is infuriating because those are like really expensive washer and dryers, which means I have to sell them at a huge loss on the internets and buy inferior products just to fit them in the doorway.
Yep. Anyway,
So,
Nathan was going to talk, but you interrupted
No,
him.
I just want the
You're so
record
rude.
to show that.
Okay,
I
fine.
know.
It's in the record.
Okay,
now
thank you.
Now it's Nathan's turn to talk.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Nathan.
Did I have anything else to say? I think I had just
don't
declared
know.
myself official historian. That was all I had.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
I was just giving something for the historical records. That's
Okay,
it.
I thought you had a whole long story to tell about that, and like
Me?
just
I have no story.
No, not you. Him. You always
I
have a
have
long
measuring
story to
tape.
tell.
That's all I've got.
All you
Okay,
do is
sorry.
talk, bitch. Since you've now listened to every single episode, probably more than once, what are some things I want? Because I don't remember any episodes. Like, we've discussed this too. We record this shit and then we forget it immediately.
Yeah, literally
so
we do.
people will text me references to things and I don't know what they're talking
That's the
about.
worst. So when I was dating, guys would refer things back or reference things back to me. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude, and I'm not talking
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah, like on Twitter, like once people are listening to it, they'll send like a funny quote I made, and I don't get that it's a quote that I did because I don't remember saying it. It's a whole thing. What was your favorite? Do you have a favorite episode, Nathan? Like an all-time fave, or is it too many to count?
I do, but that doesn't.
I mean,
ask me.
I need to go through at least 3 or 4 more times as a good historian to really decide which my
That's a
favorite
good call.
is. You know,
I would do that.
yeah, I mean, definitely.
How about least favorite?
The
The ones with just
Um,
Amy on them, right?
yeah,
I'm never
Yeah.
alone.
absolutely that one for sure.
Yeah.
And Amy with an I just like you to know that the ones with only Amy with the Y are my least favorite. It's just
Yeah.
you guys aren't listening when I'm talking to the other person. Right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what Amy with an I's favorite episode is.
It's the best one.
I think I know. Is it Shame That Body?
No, but that's a good one.
No?
No, I like the Dumb All Over one.
Oh, God, you're right. I forgot about that. That other show
one-
we broke up.
That one was probably the most fun to record. Like, we were laughing so hard the entire recording, and before and after, it was just so much fun.
I feel like that was the one you were probably the drunkest for, too.
I really wasn't, but it
No?
really was fun. No.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite episode. I don't have a least favorite either. I don't know. I judge them all the same. Shame That Body seems to be our most popular episode.
That
just,
one's a good one.
just by like
I also
downloads.
like throw her under the bus.
Throw her under the bus. Yeah,
Talking about moms.
ugh, being a mom's the worst. Yeah, my thoughts are all over the place because here's all the things I've been doing today. I've been accounting, which is my least favorite thing in the whole fucking world. I've been on the QuickBooks.
This isn't about you.
I've been on the QuickBooks trying to do accounting. I've also been trying to finish up Wendy's soup bowl. Like, I am so behind on getting Wendy her soup bowl, and it's so close to being done. So I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to rearrange the whole fucking house because I'm having a fireworks party in 3 weeks and trying to get ready for St. Louis. And it's a whole thing. So.
Oh, yeah. So I've been setting up my playlist for St. Louis, and I'm trying to figure out what would not annoy Gentleman Caller, but like be right on that line.
Well, I get to ride with
Lots
Maddie.
of Post Malone. That's what I'm saying.
You're lucky you're not riding with me because it would be all Hamilton the whole time.
No. We're combining a playlist and we're going to randomize it. So it's going to be lots of Post Malone.
Well,
and Taylor Swift.
I'm riding with Maddie Love and her
and
wife.
Rihanna.
And Hertzy Hertz from Atheist Talk. And we're going to listen to
be
Secular
awesome.
Soup the whole way. I'm just going to listen to the whole
Fantastic.
series. So, yeah, I'll get to hear the whole thing again. It's going to be great.
I'm not listening to Secular Soup the whole way.
So, neither of you is going to Skepticon, are you? I'm just trying to include you in the conversation. I don't really
I
care
mean,
that
St.
much.
Louis is my old home city. I went to college
Really?
there, so, yeah.
Huh. I've never been there before.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I have a friend that lives there. I'm wondering if I should actually message her that I'm going there, or if I should just like
How much do you like
post
her?
pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, just post pictures on Facebook and tag
I
her in
haven't
them.
seen her in 20 years. I liked her then a whole lot, but that was 20 years ago.
I wouldn't bother. I don't. The older you get, the more you realize.
She inadvertently introduced me to my ex-husband too.
Ew. Yeah, no. Definitely don't go and see her.
It's not her fault.
The older you get, the more you realize how much people drift in and out of your life over the years. Like, you just think of all the coworkers you've had and the actual friends you've had that you just kind of, eventually you just don't
Like
talk to
real
anymore.
good friends. Like
Oh, yeah.
really good friends.
I was in someone's wedding years ago and I can't remember her
Yeah.
name anymore. How terrible is
Wow.
that? Yeah.
I was
don't
in
know.
someone's wedding and I lived, 20 minutes away from her when in the house I moved from to here. And I did not message her and let her know that I lived that close to her the entire time I lived there.
Oh my God, you're such a bitch.
I know. I've known her since I was 11 too.
Wow.
I know.
I met a guy and had a full conversation with him that I went to high school with, and I had no idea until the end of the conversation. Weird.
What his name
anyway,
was?
No. Or who he was. I still, even after I knew his name, I had no idea who he was. But guess we graduated together. Who knew?
Yeah. I see pictures that I'm tagged on or tagged in from high school.
Yeah.
And I don't know most of the people's names
Yeah,
in the picture
no.
with me.
Same. Point is,
Yeah,
we're old. Was one of you about to say something? Oh, it's
Never,
Rich.
no.
Look, Rich hit the hey button.
Yeah,
I haven't
he
even
needs to
been
put his hand-
watching. There's a
I hit
button
that
for people
long time
listening.
ago.
I told him to put his hand down a long time ago.
For people listening, the website we're using has a button and you can like raise your hand so you want to talk and it says, hey, and Rich hit it and I just haven't been paying any attention. So go ahead, Rich.
Oh,
If
no.
we all hit it, you won't be special anymore.
That's
I was just being a smartass when I did it, so
That's why. And you heard me say, "Put your hand down."
I did.
yeah.
Probably.
Then why is your hand
Yeah.
still up, Rich? Because it
It
still
doesn't- I
says
don't
hey
know.
from where I'm sitting.
You
Does
have
it
to
not?
click it to make it go away.
Yeah, you got to click it
Yeah,
like this.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. Click
I
it.
got it.
Oh.
Hey.
And then you click your
Hey.
face. Click your face.
Does mine still show that it's on?
Yes, click your face.
I did click my face.
Well, if I click your face, it goes away. on my
Right.
side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, I don't care that much anymore. It's just this is
I
really
called on everybody.
this is really good podcasting.
Whatever. This right here is good. So
This is good
I was
material.
supposed to record with Michael on Friday, and I had a lot of things going on, and I had to cancel on him. But we were actually going to talk about why the next generation is so apathetic with voting. God, kind of wanted to see if you guys have an opinion on that. Because it seems like when I talk about it at work, people are like, I don't really vote. I don't really care. I'm like, how can you not care? I don't understand.
Is Nathan a millennial? I feel like you're a millennial. Could you speak on behalf of all millennials if that's the case?
I am a millennial. I have been designated to speak on behalf of all of us, and I don't know. I vote all the time.
I'm an elder millennial-ish.
I'm firmly in Gen X. So.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm right on the cusp of both. Like literally a couple weeks off. So that makes me geriatric to my brother and sister. Oh, I know.
You're such a bitch.
I'm dating a millennial though. It's adorable.
Gross. So
I know.
I think people said the exact same thing about Generation Z, or Z, X. I can't keep them straight. Gen X, that we're all slackers and we all don't care about anything and all we care about is grunge music.
They were all like, oh, they're just listening to that Nirvana.
People say that about everything, but honestly, I think the newer generations are less apathetic than my peers
So
were.
at work, people were like, why do you even care? Meh, whatever, it's no big deal. I'm like, really?
But I feel like everyone I know is like that, regardless of generation. They're all fucking terrible.
That's true.
Even old people I talk to just don't even.
Very true.
I mean, I think the people I talk to are apathetic because I've just finished yelling at them about politics and they want me to shut up.
True. Maybe that's what it was too, because I was like so into the conversation. And so people were like, because they were just trying to get me to stop.
I have shamed everyone I know into caring about politics. What you got to do is really fucking shame them. Like,
I've
I make
done
them
that.
feel really, really bad, and I make sure
When
that
I moved, I was like, okay, gentleman caller, we're going to get new voters registration cards, and we're going to vote in every election.
No, I call
Local,
or
federal,
text you on
state.
election day, and I make sure you fucking voted.
Yep.
And I know if you're
I
lying.
have a friend that does that. I think I posted the conversation or the text that she sent me. She's like, get in, bitches, we're going voting.
Yeah.
Or put on pants, bitch. That's what she said. Put on pants, bitch, we're going to vote.
Yeah, no, I can tell if you're just humoring me
'Cause she
and
knows I'm
lying
not
and
gonna wear
saying
pants.
you voted because you want me to leave you alone. I'll know, and I'll show up at your house and I'll make you go
Where's
vote.
your sticker?
Like,
Where's your sticker?
Yeah.
Show me your sticker.
You got to make people feel bad enough about it.
Right.
Shame is the key
That's
to
what my
everything.
friend. I have this friend that literally will text you, "Put on pants, we're going voting," and she will drive you to the poll and wait in the car while you go vote.
That's a good friend.
Oh, she's amazing. She's like one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, "Put on pants, bitch, we're going voting."
So,
And then
that
she
a sticker?
screenshotted it and posted on Facebook and tagged me in it. I was
okay,
like,
which one of
"Thanks."
you was going to talk before Amy talked over you?
Whatever.
I was saying I wish I got a sticker for voting. I just,
You don't get a sticker?
No, because we do mail ballots.
Oh, gross.
that
That's the only reason I
sucks.
vote is for the
Yeah.
sticker.
I'd totally do mail-in voting if I would get a sticker with it. Fuck that.
Nope, no sticker.
No, we don't get stickers.
Just
And they don't do mail-in vote. We
You
don't do
don't get
mail-in
stickers either?
votings for Texas.
Well, why would Texas
They'll
make
assume
voting
that
easier?
all of illegal people on the other side of the wall were voting.
Yeah, Texas doesn't make voting easy.
Texas doesn't do anything
Unless you're a
easy.
rich white dude. Then it's really
No.
easy. I'm surprised
Nothing is
Wisconsin
easy in
has it
Texas.
though. Wisconsin weren't you overrun with Scott Walker for a long time? Do you do mail-in voting there?
I've never done it, but
You've never done. Do you know if it's available?
I think it is. Yeah, I know you can like get a ballot delivered to you. I had
Yeah.
to do that. I was in the hospital last time I had an election.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Texas, they're just like, oh, too bad.
Yeah, we have. I mean, there's always absentee
your voice isn't
voting.
heard.
I got to vote in the hospital once too. Super fun.
Is it MAIL or MALE?
I don't know because I can't spell very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I would like mail voting.
Yeah, you would love that. You've already done mail voting. Yeah,
What is a hanging Chad in that case?
something really, really gross.
Redundant.
I need to know.
Why you gotta be so
There's
gross
probably a
all over
whole
my
porn
podcast?
category for it.
Probably.
There's
Yeah, we-
definitely a category for Chads and Stacy's, so I assume some of those Chads are hung.
That's
Really?
true.
I'm gonna go incognito tab later. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to dig that deep into the incel world. They creep me
I
out.
will. It's fine.
You do it. You do. Take one for the team.
Okay.
And report back
that-
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let us
I'm
know.
real mad about my washing machine, so I'll channel that rage.
Oh my god. So yeah.
It's such a first world problem. I'm like, my washing machine is too big and luxurious.
my clothes are gonna be too clean.
Now I have to drive 40 minutes away to get my clothes cleaned.
I might have to go to a laundromat with
No.
quarters.
We're just going to Gentleman Caller's parents' house.
Yeah, that's what I would
Like
totally
animals.
do. Yeah, no,
That
I
way
totally
we get
get it.
food and a free washer and dryer.
So yeah, back to the point. I don't think any generation is better about voting. I think they're all terrible, and
Okay.
I don't think it's getting any
Except
worse.
for racist rich white guys or old rich white guys.
The people who are voting are the people who shouldn't be voting,
Right.
except for me and the people I know. But
Right.
yeah, douchey Republicans who keep voting, they should quit voting. But it is
My dad should probably get his voter's card taken.
probably. Have you tried telling the state of Texas that he's black? Because I'm just spitballing, but
think
or
he's
Latino.
Canadian.
That could be. Tell them that you think he secretly came from Mexico, and they'll just take that voter's registration
Don't
right
you guys
away.
have a Canadian senator in Texas? So, like, I don't know if that's works.
Which one?
True. Your favorite.
Cruz?
Yeah.
Is he Canadian?
He's Canadian.
Yes.
You didn't know that? That
No,
fucker's
he's
Canadian.
never mentioned that to me.
Yeah, he's Canadian. Well, he probably keeps it from
Gross.
you because you're doing other things and not talking, but yeah, he's straight up Canadian.
Yeah.
Was he born in Canada, though, or was... Because
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
you can't... Did he try to run for president?
I know he ran for president. Then he couldn't have been
Then
born
he couldn't
in
have
Canada.
been born there, because you can't be president if you were born
I
in
thought
Canada.
he was born in Kenya. Or was that a different president?
That was Obama. Just keep your president
Oh.
straight, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Wait,
Yeah,
do you
no,
have
he's-
to be born physically
In
the United
America,
States,
yes.
or do
You have
you
to
have
be
to be
born-
born
Yeah.
to the parents of American
No,
citizens?
you have to
You have to be
physically
born
be
in
born
the
in the
United
U.S.
So
Yeah, I
you're
think-
saying that to a child of a military couple who was born in Germany can never run for president?
No.
I
Well,
heard
I
I
don't
think
know.
right about
no.
this.
If you're in a
No.
military hospital on base, that
Yeah, that
is
counts.
American soil.
Yeah, that counts.
Yes, that counts as American soil because they, and also if you're born inside, what are those called?
Embassy?
Where the embassy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lots of babies born in embassies. But
Yeah.
if you're a dirty Canadian, you can't.
can't do it.
No. That's why Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't run for president.
Yeah, because he's Austrian.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was born in Austria to Austrians. Ted Cruz was born to an American mother, so he has some ties.
Yeah.
So he has American
but I mean the
fertile ground. I don't know.
the whole he's probably got like dual citizenship, but I was
He's a Muggle.
He's a muggle. I will stake my reputation on this unfounded truth that you cannot be the president unless if you were born in a different country physically. I've always heard
they
that,
probably,
so it must be
like,
the truth.
Went on to an embassy lawn.
That could happen.
He
Did
was
you know
born
that's
in
how?
Calgary, Alberta, in Foothills
then he
Medical
can't-
Center.
Then how the fuck did he run for president? I'm so
He
confused
didn't
right now.
He was never going to be president. That's why.
Well, no, but you can't run for president if you're.
You can do whatever you want. Anyone can run for president.
But it's a massive waste of money.
That kinky guy that ran for Texas governor can run for president.
Has Ted Cruz ever done anything that wasn't a massive waste of money? I mean, come on, that's kind of
a
his
very
thing.
good point. That's a good point. He did do that thing where he put the bacon on the gun while he was shooting it, just to show how crispy he could get the bacon. You guys remember that?
Bacon
never
is
seen
gross.
It's good stuff. Go look it up on YouTube. He's a real cool guy.
Did you say bacon's gross?
Yes, I stick to this opinion. I always will. I'm the only person in the world, I think, but I do not like bacon.
Okay, that's
Interesting.
weird.
You mean Canadian bacon, right?
No, bacon. Bacon.
I don't have any strong opinions about bacon, but I don't think it's gross.
I have the strong opinion
I don't
that
eat it regularly, but I don't mind it.
I have the strong opinion that bacon is on too many fucking things now. Like they try to put bacon on everything. The only way bacon is good is if it's like practically burnt. It's got to be so crispy that it crackles when you bite it. And
Agreed.
it's really good on a BLT and maybe with some scrambled eggs, and that's it. It doesn't
And
need to
on
be
some
on
avocado
anything
toast.
else. No. Maybe
On a hamburger.
maybe on a cheeseburger once in a while if I'm in the mood for one. But other than that,
On a croissant with
bacon
eggs,
needs to stay the fuck off everything else.
with some cheese.
And those bacon crumbles that you put on salad that's
Those are
disgusting.
disgusting.
Don't do that. That's cold crumbled bacon. Ick.
So my daughter's obsessed with bacon, and I told her the other day, I was like, "Have you ever tried that microwave bacon?" And she was like, "What?" And so I've introduced her to microwave bacon now, so she can
that's a
make
life
bacon while
changer.
everybody's at work. It is a life changer.
Oh yeah. Did you get it from Costco?
No, I don't have a Costco card. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have Costco
Find
money.
somebody with a Costco card and go to Costco because you can buy a huge fucking pack of that stuff, the pre-made microwave
Okay.
bacon, and it will last forever.
And I can have half at my house, half at her dad's house, so she can have
Totally.
bacon wherever she's at.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay.
No, my older son really gets into the making bacon too because he loves it. So when he found
I
out about
bake mine in the
pre-cooked
oven
bacon,
like a monster.
I don't cook bacon in my house. It smells disgusting.
Oh no, I bake it in the oven.
No. No,
so it
ick.
doesn't splatter all over my face because I'm short.
No.
It's going to splatter on my face.
Even then, your whole house is going to smell like bacon for like a week. I can't deal with that.
I'm just going to burn some popcorn afterwards to clean up the smell.
Oh my God. I am done doing
And
this
then
show
I'll make
with
some
you.
salmon.
I'm done. Fucking burnt popcorn. How do you two feel about burnt popcorn? Tell me you hate it or I'll cut you off.
Yeah, it's gross.
I mean, that's why there's a
disgusting.
popcorn button on the microwave. So you don't
Exactly. And
Thank you.
That's where I've burned my worst popcorn was with the button.
If you're making popcorn in the microwave, you're already doing it. It has to be on the
I agree.
stove.
I have a popcorn popper. I might make popcorn tonight. That sounds good.
I can't eat popcorn because I have Crohn's disease. So thank you all for making me feel bad.
You shouldn't eat popcorn. You do still. And then you end up in the hospital.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll
And
make
you're
it.
like, I'm not feeling too well. I had a shit ton of popcorn. I'm like, dude, stop this.
Sometimes I'll make some for my younger son and then just sneak some out of the bowl. And then I have to sneak it past my husband into a different room so he doesn't see that I'm eating it because I know he's just going to
You
bitch at
shouldn't,
me.
and you don't text me then too because I would
No.
be like, just
Oh, I don't
knock
tell
that
anyone.
out of your hand
I
right now.
secretly sit in a closet and eat the popcorn, and it's so delicious, and I just don't tell anyone about it because I don't want to hear the lectures. So
Oh my God.
I have a fun life.
Yeah.
Popcorn's
How many times
delicious.
have you been like, I just ate a shit ton of popcorn. I can't record because I'm sick now. I'm like, dude, why are you eating popcorn?
I mean, more than once.
Like at least twice, yeah.
To be fair, most of my friends that actually live near me have more than once had me call them and say, hey, going out to dinner was great. I'm in the hospital now. It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
Because it's not just popcorn. It's like if I go
I'm
and
sure
eat
it's not.
a huge meal, like Olive Garden, I'll go and eat the never-ending breadsticks and end up in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I have
terrible.
strong opinions about Olive Garden. This is the hill I'll die
my
on.
God,
No,
I feel-
I'll get a critical illness on, not die.
Okay.
But it'll be touch and go for a while.
Yeah.
So it's decent food. It's not terrible. It's not great. But you pay way too much for what you actually get.
Oh,
like it's always
absolutely.
so much more expensive
Yeah.
than the actual what you actually receive.
endless breadsticks. You can't pay too much for that.
I'm allergic to garlic.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, there you go. Stop.
I eat them until my tongue itches though, and then I stop.
Me and you are going to talk offline.
See?
I know.
So wait.
It's okay. I have an EpiPen. It's expired, but I totally have one.
Oh, we're
Does that
really going
mean
to talk offline.
No.
Does that
It's
mean
not
you
even
can't?
prescribed to me.
I can get extra EpiPens because of my kid's nut allergy, so I'll send some in the mail.
There you go. Oh
And-
yeah, you can't mail drugs to me.
Sure you can, as long as you don't tell anybody.
Okay, cool. No one listens to
Just
this anyway,
just don't
it's fine.
talk about it online. I'll put it in a box and I'll mark it wine glasses, and it'll be fine. Nobody's gonna care.
Do not shake.
Yeah,
Definitely
don't
not drugs.
shake.
And put an ice pack in it.
Yeah,
For sure, not drugs.
EpiPens don't need to be
Oh yeah, because
cold.
it's 100. It's like real hot here.
Oh, that's true. I do have to get all my Humira pens delivered in an ice box. It's stupid. So
Say one
Anyway.
of those. There you go.
yeah, we are 45 minutes into this show, and I'm starting to feel really bad because we haven't really let Nathan or Rich talk about anything at all meaningful.
Which means it's a great show.
Do you
I
have
feel bad
any?
about that.
Do you,
Thumbs up.
I'm always the idea factory around here. Do you two have anything interesting you want to talk about?
What was that?
She and I are going to talk offline.
Oh.
I said, do you two have anything interesting you want to talk about? Because I'm
That's
the
not what
idea
you said, but
factory.
yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
I always have to come up with the ideas and do all the work. So, what are your ideas? Nathan? Rich? I don't care which one of you goes first.
Well, I
Fight
did
it
look
out.
up natural born citizen, and it says you had to be born in the U.S. or being born to parents who are U.S. citizens, which I think his parents were, or you may be a citizen if one or both of your parents have been naturalized. So that there's his loophole. Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Why did nobody inform me of this when I was taking fifth grade
They did.
civics?
You weren't paying attention in 7th grade.
I mean, I don't know much
Somebody
about
lied to
anything,
me.
but Andrew Torres talked about this, and he seemed to think that there was legitimate case to be made that Cruz was not a U.S. citizen because his mother was living in Canada and had no intention to return to the United States at the time of his birth. She had more or less given up her U.S. citizenship. I don't know.
So America does not recognize dual citizenships. If you take a citizenship in another country, they will not be like, "Oh, I'm Canadian and American." No, you're Canadian, bitch. That's
Really?
it. Oh yeah, but Canada will be like, "Yeah, you're a dual citizen. Cool. You're us and them." I assume.
Hey.
Very politely, however they say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because, to be fair, we're dicks in America.
We're dicks.
We're
We are
giant
we're the
fucking
bad
dicks.
guys.
Oh, we
in
are.
every movie. We're the big corporate guys that roll up in the SUV and crush all the trees. That's us.
No, you need to watch the new and final season of Orange is the New Black. I'm giving this directive to everybody right now.
We had the talk in the car just today about I canceled our Netflix subscription. I was like, dude, Orange is the New Black.
Well, now
And he was like, but I didn't want to pay it. I'm like, dude. So we had the talk.
Do I have to watch the 2 seasons that I missed in the middle there?
Obviously, I won the conversation.
yeah.
But okay.
What now, Nathan?
You are 2 seasons behind.
Yeah, at least. I don't even know.
Now you're 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's get through them because the final season is fucking worth it. Like,
The last one was super good.
oh my god, that last episode of season 6. If you like
Yeah,
that,
so good.
Season 7,
And then the one in season 5, just I was just my heart was just crushed. Season 5.
I started crying. I just finished watching the finale right before we started recording, and I legit started crying at the end of it. And I
So
don't
I'm behind
cry.
on Harlots. I haven't caught up on Harlots,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm
behind
caught
on
up
that, too.
I'm caught up on
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. Oh, that last scene in the last episode, bawling.
Yeah,
I'm at work just bawling.
watching it at work.
Yeah, no one pays attention to me at work. It's
Okay.
fine. I sit way in the corner. I do
fair.
nerd stuff. I'm a nerd. It's fine. It's cool. And I have my phone propped up and I'm bawling my
You
eyes
can
out while
multitask.
I'm watching Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Because of them. I'm not going to, no spoilers or anything, but the muffins.
Oh yeah,
Bawling.
the muffins. Ugh. Now this
So.
last Orange. So I won't spoil it, but the last episode of Orange is the New Black, the way they end it, not even so much with. I mean, the character endings all were pretty great, but like there's a
good.
final shot right at the end, and you'll know when you watch it what I'm talking about, where they fade out, and I just lost it. Like it was, and I have a cold black
It's like,
heart, so if I start crying, wow, it's just
Yeah. Did you ever watch 6 Feet Under?
Oh yeah, they have the best series finale
that
of all time.
Final episode?
Yeah.
I still watch the final episode,
do
like
I.
the final scene from the final episode, because it's just
I feel like we talked about this once too. Nathan,
probably,
did we
it
talk about
reignites
this
my
already?
cold dead heart.
I've only ever seen the final scene of the final episode of 6 Feet Under because I know that's the thing to watch.
No. The whole show is the same thing to watch. That is probably one of the most perfect series ever made, from beginning to end.
I mean, agreed, but if you don't have the time, watching the very end of the series finale
If you
is
don't
good
have
enough.
the time, you just
it's good enough.
stop talking to everyone else in your life, just on your family. Make the time, bootstraps something, bootstraps, and then watch the show.
I disagree. It was good, but it wasn't that good.
It was pretty great.
The finale was really good. I tried to rewatch it, and I couldn't even. I got bored after 4 episodes. It's really good the first time you go through it, but
Maybe that's what it is.
it doesn't hold up on rewatch. And I've rewatched a lot of shit, so I just.
Dexter held up on rewatch. I watched that. I
I have
twice,
not
the whole
rewatched
series.
that yet. And the only reason is my kids always like to walk into the room while I'm watching shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want
Pardon
them
my
walking into
tits.
Dexter. Like it's. You
Pardon
know,
my tits, and then murdering too. Yeah, I get it.
Although at this point, my youngest son loves to walk into the room and go, "What are you watching? Murder mystery?" And the answer is usually yes. So
What did I just listen to? I just watched that thing on Hulu about. I can't remember. Damn it! It's one of those miniseries.
it was so
It's that one
good
with
that I
that-
can't remember it.
Right? No, it's the lady whose husband was found murdered right inside her doorway. In like the 80s or 90s, in like this little bedroom town in Florida.
I don't know what you're
No,
talking
not Florida.
about.
Someone up north. She's from Florida.
Okay.
Oh, well. I can't remember.
You'll think of it eventually.
No, I won't.
Rich, what's your favorite TV show?
That's right now. I'm waiting for season 4 of The Expanse.
That one's a good one.
Never watched
I
that.
liked that one.
It is a long.
Have you seen The Boys yet?
Have not. That started Friday, and I was in Denver. So
We are almost finished with it already because it is crazy good.
Wait, what is this one?
The Boys on Hulu.
They like kill superheroes or something?
No, yeah, it's The Boys on Prime.
On
it's
Prime.
superheroes. Yes, it's superheroes that are all like these bad people, and there's like this vigilante group that's killing superheroes.
But am I going to like it if I don't like nerdy stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the guys are hot in it too, and they're wearing
Oh,
like
well,
practically nothing.
okay.
And there's a naked guy a couple times.
Oh, all right. I'll give it a try.
So, you get some dong shots.
I'll let you know. Oh, Boardwalk Empire. That's what I just rewatched. That holds
I've
up
never
on
seen
rewatch.
Okay.
Yeah, watch Boardwalk Empire. That holds up.
So we're making just recommendations at this
Pretty
point?
much, yeah. Nathan, what do you recommend?
Veronica Mars. It is the best show of all time. It is
So good.
amazing.
I've
I love
never-
it.
I haven't seen the latest yet.
I watched that show when I was a conservative in college, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that was stupid, and I should be liberal. And then I realized that show is even better than I thought, because it has all of the things. It has Me Too.
Mm-hmm.
It has racial inequality. It has
everything.
class differences. It's literally the America of modern day. The show is so good.
Is the last season good? The latest?
Yeah, it's better than anything since the first season.
Oh, good. That's good.
Okay, wait. So, Nathan, you used to be a conservative?
Yeah, I was raised religious and conservative, sure.
Why didn't I not realize this? Because I'm
Did you
bad.
haven't
I'm a
asked?
bad listener. Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't asked.
So,
First question you ask your friends, what church do you go to? It's just common sense.
see, I don't do that because I'm not a dick. So,
You're not Texan enough then.
so what is Veronica Mars? What single-handedly turned you liberal, or like, how did you turn liberal?
The Best of the Left podcast, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I started listening to that, honestly, but I did. And yeah, now I listen to like all those things. It's a clip show, right? From all the
Yeah.
like best of the.
I used to listen to it.
Yeah. Now I just listen to the Majority Report mostly, but
Yeah, I used to listen to that too. I
don't listen to
get too angry about politics now, so I had to stop listening to political shows.
I can't even listen to Cogdis anymore for a lot of reasons.
Oh, I never listen to that shit. Although they did a
but I
fucking
would listen to the
abortion
clips that they
episode.
have on there.
Yeah, I just found out they had an abortion episode, and I am livid that I did not get invited on.
So this is completely not television related, but I posted on my Facebooks, but not everybody is friends with me on Facebook. I just started this new book, and it is probably one of the best books I've ever read. And it's called Rage Becomes Her. It is so good.
I don't know how to read, so...
I know. It's an audiobook.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
So it's like how all women are mad, and it's understandably so, because we're just, from the beginning of our development, we're taught how to like suppress our rage and to just appease everybody around us. And it's talking about how to take that rage and turn it into power. And it's
Nice.
really fantastic, actually.
Is the way you do it kicking random guys in the balls constantly?
That's how I'm channeling
'Cause I
it,
could
but I
do
don't know.
that.
I've only made it through the second chapter, but I'm assuming that's where she's heading.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I'm already applying it to my life
That's perfect.
in, the
Various
ball
ways.
region.
Okay, so since we've been monopolizing this conversation for an entire hour, because to be fair, it is our fucking show, so
Oh my God.
you knew what you were getting into.
Remember, I paid your salary.
That's very true.
Do you know who my father is?
Right? Privilege.
You wouldn't have even been able to
attorney?
pull me over if I didn't pay my taxes.
Right.
So I am going to, as we do every week, go through our patrons, but I'm going to let you two talk about the patrons as well and just add in your 2 cents or, make fun of them or whatever you want to do. I don't know. Wing it like I do. I wing this every single week. So
You can't tell. You're doing it flawlessly.
I know, right? It seems like I have just copious amounts of notes on everything. Actually, the Eli Bosnick show was the only show I ever took notes for or wrote any for. So he should be really honored about that. And they were bad notes, but okay, so we actually have some new patrons too that you don't even know about because I'm just too fucking lazy to let you know.
It's fine. I don't. You're blocked anyway. So it's
Good.
fine.
Perfect. So our first new patron, this one is really exciting, is Tim. Tim is the guy who runs the Puzzle in a Thunderstorm fan pages and
Tim
their
Robertson.
Twitter. Yes.
Oh, that guy.
See, I never know if I
Okay.
should say last names or not. I feel weird.
Don't they say his name on Puzzle
He's
in the
pretty
Thunderstorm?
public, though.
They do.
Okay, fair enough. Tim, I don't listen to their
Yeah.
show, so I wouldn't have any idea.
I listen to Gam from time to time because it's funny.
Traitor. So yeah,
I mean,
Tim
I listened to
Robertson.
your show because of that. Because you were on with Noah.
That was the whole point.
Wow.
Thank you. That's so awesome. Now we just need to get
That
on
is
something
awesome.
Heath is doing because so far
I'm trying to get on Heath.
get on
Does that
Heath,
count?
get on him with some ramen. We discussed this. We're gonna lure him with some ramen.
My fiance's in the other room. I'm gonna get on Heath.
He doesn't care. It's all for the business. It's all about money.
It's for the greater good, baby.
Exactly. So yes, Tim, I am very flattered to have that patronage, and his amount of patronage is $6.66 a month. How has nobody else come up with that? How is he the first person to come up with that joke? Like,
How do we not have like a devil's soup category?
that's a great idea.
Some kind of something that's real spicy, like Cajun mix or something.
Spicy
like
devil soup.
Like a jambalaya, like devil's jambalaya.
I wonder if it'll let me do
Just
$6.66 a month, or if it's just got to be a flat $6. I honestly have no idea, but I'm going to find out.
You're going to find out.
So thank you, Tim. That is awesome. That one really, I thought that was really cool when I saw that, especially the $6.66. That's so cool. What do you two think about Tim?
Something with
since you're
dry
here?
ice in it so it steams.
Let these two guys talk about
I mean,
Tim.
I like his
They're
name.
still here.
That's my
Pull your
first
weight.
name, Tim. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nathan's not your real first name. I found that out when, how did I
She
find
was
that
Google
out?
Earth stalking you.
Was it
It's
through
weird.
email? I don't know. It was through something. Maybe your donation? I don't know.
She was talking to your mom
I'm trying not to make it clear that I
Mom's a
stalk
lovely lady. I'm
absolutely
sure they'd be
everybody.
friends.
on Twitter.
My mom is not on
Yeah.
Twitter.
No, neither is my mom.
Now she is.
What do you think, Rich? Do you think Tim is better than you?
I've actually met him.
Have you?
I have.
What?
Yep.
Is he a dick or is he a cool dude?
Reason Con.
What was he wearing? What were you wearing?
What
Paint a
was I
picture.
wearing? Let's see. Blue jeans, t-shirt, and a baseball cap. And he was dressed a little nicer than me.
Did you have your dinosaur with you?
I did. That's when I took Betty with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I met him at
I liked
the
all of
Lexer.
Betty's pictures.
Yeah, he's a
All right.
cool guy. I like him.
He is very awesome. And he has been, he retweeted our episode with Eli and helped us get some
He really
traction
did.
for that. And Eli is our golden goose. So we appreciated that. Now we have our, let's see, $1. So the $1 a month level is the tomato soup level. It's our most basic, but it's the most popular. And you can get all the stuff for $1 a month. So you get like the bonus episodes and
I mean, tomato
pretty
soup
much
is a
that's
staple.
it. Oh, and you get your episodes released early, which means whenever Rich gets them to me, then I take my time. and
When we actually get around to recording, we haven't for like 2 weeks.
we've been really bad about recording for the past 2 weeks.
I've
but
been
it's
moving
been a shitty
and,
2 weeks.
You
So
know, it's been a really shitty
it's been
2
a
weeks.
really shitty 2 weeks. So
Right.
at our $1 level, we've got our regulars. We've got Triss, Mind Your Own Uterus, Jesse, Dumb All Over Podcast, who somehow is still giving to
Don't
us.
tell 'em.
They
Nobody tell 'em.
don't exist. We broke up their podcast, and yet
Yep.
they still give us money. I think they just forgot about us, and I hope they keep doing that. We've
It's
also
like
got
the gym subscription. Just let it ride. It's okay.
it is. It's like the Crunchyroll subscription that I just had to fucking cancel because they've been charging me $8 a month for a year and a half and nobody's been using it, but nobody
Yep.
in my house bothered to tell me that. So
What's Crunchyroll?
it's for anime nerds. It's like the Netflix for anime. You watch all kinds of, and
No idea.
it's got dubbed anime. So I don't know. My older son's really into it. And then my husband got into anime. So the two of them would watch all these nerdy anime shows.
I have zero idea.
Yeah, it costs $8 a month, and they quit watching it like a year ago. So I figured out today how to cancel it. Anyway, we have also got, let's see, some of our newer patrons, Kristen Cowbell. Cowbell is Dell, who was on our previous
I
episode.
was on a show 2 episodes ago.
She
or so.
is badass, and we live so close to each other that we just need to get together sometime because she's so cool. Do you?
You need to wait and meet me first. Otherwise, I
right.
will be mad at her.
All right, fine. I mean, I've already met her, but whatever. Yeah. Do you guys
Okay, that's
hate
fine.
Dell as much as Amy does, or do you think she's cool?
I don't hate Dell, but I hate cowbells because everyone, when you're running a race, a marathon or half marathon, people think that they like urge you on when they rattle their cowbells, and it drives me crazy. And I flip people off regularly when I'm running by and they have cowbells.
That's why you don't run.
I was gonna say you solved that by not running ever.
No, running is
Right.
awesome.
See, I thought you said Adele, and I was a little confused.
No.
I was like, wow,
We're not
that's,
that
that's famous. So,
No.
and I wore
is
headphones
ju-
when I went running, so I didn't hear all that junk.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's just Dell, our farmer friend.
I just don't run.
She's super cool, and you
I
should.
have no problem with running.
I am viscerally opposed to running in every way.
Even if there's a bear chasing me, I'm just going to run faster than someone and
Hey,
trip them.
I'm gonna stare down that bear and show him who's boss, and he's gonna turn around and run away.
I will run faster than her.
That's what you're supposed to do. So, Cowbell, by the way, Dell, you should listen to Dell's podcast, which is evidence-based eating. She puts a lot of work into that, and we don't put any work into this. And so I feel bad that she actually does shit and is achieving things and we're not. So go listen to her show. We've also got Stephen and Cindy, one of our newer patrons, Andy. Andy, oh gosh, is Andy? See, now I'm getting people confused because there was a fellow Minnesotan and now I can't remember if that was Andy, and I'm making myself sound like a giant asshole because I never know who I'm talking to. Nope, Tim's the one from Minnesota. Okay, so Andy is still cool regardless. He is a new patron. Thank you so much, Andy. We've also got, I think this person is new. Karaoke legend Cosmo Blues moving the noodle. Okay.
That's one
I don't
person.
know what that means, but I'll take it because it seems directed right at us. So, but it's in caps. Some of it's in caps and some isn't. So it says karaoke
Perfect.
legend is in caps, Cosmo Blues, and then moving the noodle is in all caps.
You
So
pronounce karaoke karaoke?
do I? You know what it is? So when I was in high school, I was in dance line and we had a dance move called the karaoke. And it was like this kind of like the Charleston where your legs are going over each other. It's hard to explain. But that was the same time karaoke as a pastime was coming out. And I think for some reason we all called that karaoke because we didn't want to mix it up with the karaoke dance move we were doing in dance line. I could have made up that whole memory, but that's how I remember it. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to need to see some footage of this.
I've looked, believe me, I can't find it.
We won. Destroy it, or
We won the state championships in 1992, and you would think
Nice.
somebody would have put that on YouTube by now. No. I cannot find it.
Your high school will have them.
You think? I don't know. It wasn't a great high school, but I'll find some sort of sample and I'll put it up in the Secret Soup Talk group so you can see what I'm talking about. Because Dance Line was
so excited
awesome.
about
Dance
that.
Line were the cool girls. I was not cool at all, but somehow they let me into the dance line. Until I didn't get back in junior year because I really wasn't that good at it. So we've also got Dustin, who is also a new patron. Thank you so much, Dustin. We really appreciate your chicken noodle patronage. We have our chicken noodle, which is twice as awesome as tomato. That's the $2 a month level. The first person is our second favorite Nathan. Third favorite Nathan? I don't know.
I thought we already established it was 113.
113 Nathan?
I thought Rich was 113.
You're thinking
sorry.
Rich. No, I'm talking about Nathan Dickey. What are we going to do about this? Because now we have two Nathans.
I don't know. I'm running out of people and
Could it
names
be
and numbers.
Equally favorite Nathan? Or is that just
Totally
too
cool with
nice?
whatever. I'll be number 2.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll do equally favorite Nathan because that seems like fun.
Well,
And
you
it
got a
seems
board
like it's
position,
probably
Nathan, so.
well, it seems like it's harder to get a rise out of Nathan Dickey than it is out of Rich. So we'll just let it go at that. We've also got
This is true.
Yeah, Kimberly, Rebecca, Veralaine, Sarah, Liz Satan. Oh my God, I was going to say Toshby, but I think I've been pronouncing it wrong again because I just remembered that I got a message about it, and oh my God, I can't remember anymore. So I think it's Toshby, but I'm going to look it up and make sure I'm saying it the correct way next time because I don't know what I'm doing. We've also got Matt from Canada, who is currently getting his house ready for all of the men who are going to have to move to Canada once we take charge.
Good.
He'll
Appreciate
have
that.
all the snacks from Costco. I'm sure he has a Costco membership. We've
How
also got
strict are the rules for going to Canada? Like, do I get to stay here because I'm bisexual, or do I have to go to Canada too?
We never discussed bisexual. I mean, the gay guys get to stay. We already established that, but I don't
We're
know.
going to
Amy.
have to have a huge meeting about this.
We're gonna have to meet about the bi guys because you're kind of in the middle of two worlds, and I don't know how that's gonna fit in. So we'll think about it and we'll get back to you.
Okay.
So then go ahead.
I just want to shout out Veralaine because I feel like no one ever talks about Veralaine. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
Veralaine, but they sound very nice.
Veralaine is actually Charlotte, and if you
Oh, yeah.
follow my Twitter at all, you will see Charlotte, and in the Secret Soup Talk group, she is fucking cool and amazing.
Fantastic.
I love her because she's always liking stuff and responding to it and giving me that ego feedback that I need that not enough people give me.
Because I'm not going to pay attention
Because that's
to
what
you.
social media is about. I need that little boost, and I like to see the little hearts, and it makes me happy. So,
I don't even get on Twitter very often.
yeah, Charlotte's awesome. I love her. Good call, Nathan. We also have Katie, who is a newer patron, and we've got new this last 2 weeks because we haven't recorded. We have Hebrew Hooligan, who has been emailing.
That's funny.
He and I have had an email exchange, and
Oh, yeah. I forgot we have an email
we
address.
do, and I never remember to check it. So if you actually get a response from us, you're in luck because that means I actually checked the email. I'm so bad about it. So yeah, Hebrew Hooligan, awesome. Thank you so much. He wasn't sure about whether he should give us money or not, but in the end, he decided to go
The
for
answer
it.
is always yes.
Exactly. We've also got Caroline is new, Adam is new, and God damn it, they're still fucking putting Andy in the $2 category. I just pay
Caroline.
Patreon. I can't get your shit together. Yeah. Caroline.
Sounds
I
sweet.
don't know. Yeah, Caroline. It's probably a wonderful person because
I might know her.
maybe. Okay. Well, there's no last name.
Yeah.
But I could give you her. Should I read her home address on here and see if it's?
That sounds
No.
like a good idea.
That's a fantastic idea.
No, she's in Ohio. So yeah, not a Texas Caroline.
Or my Mormon aunt.
Or your Mormon
Was it
aunt,
in
yeah.
the Secret Soup group where they had the meme about the choice, sweet, and then the diverging roads to home Alabama and Caroline? White people
No,
listening?
I didn't see that one. I don't think so.
I mean, it could have been in there then still.
Yeah, I try to see everything in there, but I unfortunately don't.
I try to also, but
But we're bad. We're bad podcasters.
well, and it's been really busy at work, and I've had to go in at 6 a.m. all week
Oh, gross.
and work until like 4. Yeah, so.
Yeah, speaking of work, at the $3 level, your friend Jeannie from work, previous work, is
Yeah,
still the
previous jobs.
lone $3 patron.
She's
That is
fantastic.
awesome. Beef noodle, by the way, that's that level. $4 a month is bread bowl level, and we have Freethinker 215 and Millhouse
Nice.
Van Houten support Secular Student Alliance.
Perfect.
So yes, sorry Freethinker 215 for
Secular
not
Student
shouting it
Alliance
out.
is an important-
Secular Student Alliance is pretty awesome.
An important organization.
Yes, and they make those cool stickers that say Black Lives Matter, women's rights are human rights, no human is... I got one of those from Secular Student Alliance at a conference. Hopefully we will see them at Skepticon as well. We have also got Sarah and Elvin Engineer, both at the $4 level. At the $5 level, we have got longtime patrons Alan, Jerry, Dr. Dylan Medical Detective, Alice at the Ask and Tell Project, askandtell.com, Larry Yellingman, Keith, Marissa Alexa McCool, and new patron Jude, who I sent a witty comment to that started with, "Hey Jude," because I figured they
Clever.
probably never get that.
Super original.
Right? Super cool. So
Yeah, you're cool.
thank you, Jude. That was starting in at $5 a month. That's awesome. $10 a month. We have got Wendy, who I swear to God, Wendy, that bowl, I swear to God, it's got its second coat of lacquer on
such
it.
a liar.
I just need it to dry a little bit, but I am going to be sending you at least 3 or 4 other surprises with the bowl because I have been so lax in getting it done.
Are they live animals?
Maybe?
Okay, you need to rethink this plan.
She's not getting Lady Shoo Shoo. Nobody gets my cat.
You also cannot send drugs through the mail. We've already talked about this also.
Fine. You may get 1 or 2 other things, Wendy. I'm saying
Okay,
that.
there you go. Not several.
We've also got Yesh, and we have got our
You said 113th earlier. throwing it out there.
114th favorite
Oh,
Rich.
it's like that.
There are so many rankings.
That way
in
I'm
this.
still
Yeah.
nicer.
That really
And
throws off.
it breaks the entire stat chart.
That
gonna
throws
say,
off the
yeah.
entire stat thing.
I
It's
just
going to
got
mess
2
it up
triple
big
numbers
time.
this episode. That's a lot.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? It's
It's
your own
all of
fault,
2.
Rich. You know.
You brought this on
You
yourself.
really
I
did.
suppose.
Yep.
You shouldn't have been wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Shouldn't have been walking like that, and you shouldn't have been in that one place because you knew what was going to happen. So.
I did.
Yeah, you were
And I did
really
it
your own
anyway.
fault.
basically asking for it.
Yeah.
I was asking, like out loud.
You're like, rank me, bitches. We're like, we don't appreciate the word bitches, you bitch.
Yeah. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, sorry.
At the 20, so at our highest level, $20 a month, which
All of that joke was bad.
I know.
Like, all of it.
I know. We're not good at this.
Okay. No, we're not. We're bad at this.
At the highest level, $20 a month, our favorite patron, Ashley, is still hanging in there at $20 a month. We love you so much, Ashley. We hope
She's
you're
awesome.
you're happy. I see your Instagram pics, and you look like you live in a wonderful place and have a wonderful family, and I'm so jealous of you. We also have Randall, who is one of our other favorite patrons, but still not as favorite as Ashley
He's no
because she's
Ashley.
a lady. So I just got to say it. Randall, you're cool, but you're no Ashley.
She's a lady doctor.
Exactly. It doesn't get better than that. We also have one of our highest contributors whose name is Nathan. I have not met this person yet.
I've honestly never heard of him.
It
Really
sounds terrible.
sounds like kind of a jerk, but he gives us $30 a fucking month, and that's like half our budget. So
we're not going to tell him.
we're
he's a
going to
jerk.
keep him happy. We're just going to do
Ironically,
whatever it
it's
is
also
he
half
wants to
of my
do.
budget.
So yes, he is our equally favorite Nathan, and we appreciate him giving us money and being on our show and running stats.
Making a chart.
And
That
being
was
our
awesome.
show historian. So from now on, we'll have to introduce him as show historian Nathan at $30 a month. At the top level, drum roll for the new name for top level patron at $30.02 a month, but not for long, because I think Nathan will change his to $30.21 a month, is Wombology, the study of Wumbo, its first grade. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't even know.
Is that some sort of pop culture reference I should get? And I don't?
I don't know. Taylor Swift didn't talk about it. I haven't seen it.
It's not a musical theater production. That's all I know.
So that's all we know.
I don't know much more beyond that. So
The lady next to me at work talks about Real Housewives, and I haven't heard that from her.
I don't know. Yeah.
Apparently, I remind her of one of the women. I didn't ask who because
You're
know
afraid
I'm
to
going to be
find
offended
out?
no matter what she says.
That's true.
Whatever she says, it's going to be offensive and really annoying to me.
Oh my fucking God, Amy. So I have to, I can't believe I didn't tell you this yet. Since it's the end of the show and we're wrapping it up, and I just thought of
Right?
something epic that
I've
can't
had my Google
fucking
open the
believe I
entire
didn't
time.
tell you. So, because it wasn't even last week. It was the patron only show. So you only get to hear this if you are a patron and you listen to our last patron only show. But Amy told a story about somebody at a bar who made her feel uncomfortable and was totally inappropriate, and
Right.
actually used the word midget, which we don't use anymore, people. It's just, I thought that was clear. Like, it's been like 20 or,
Well, he
20 or
didn't.
30
His
years.
friend who was
His friend
apologizing
did.
for him did.
Still, she counts as somebody using the word. That's terrible.
Oh, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I was at a thrift shop in town this week. One of my favorite. It's right down the road from my thrift shop. This lady's been there forever. She's awesome. She's also a Seventh-day Adventist, but we'll let that slide. So there was some dude talking her up at her counter. He was probably 85. He just kept telling her stories that she wasn't interested in. Eventually, he went outside and sat in a rocking chair and was just talking to everybody who walked by. And I walked by as he was saying the following words, and this is verbatim. He said, "You know, we live in a whole new world now. Everything's changing. Did you know you can't even use the word midget anymore? Have you heard that? That's supposed to be a bad word now." And I stopped in my tracks and thought to myself, how badly do I just really want to get to Target, and how much longer do I want to sit here dealing with this fucker who's probably going to die in a year anyway? So the answer was I just want to leave and get to Target. So I did not do what I should do as a good ally and say something, because he's the kind of guy that it was clear there was no change in his mind. And like I said, he looks on the verge of death. So, but the people who were walking by just gave him this really uncomfortable look, like,
He's
are
like,
we
did he start listing all of the racial slurs he can't say anymore
supposed to
either?
agree with you, or it's so uncomfortable? Anyway, yeah, I just heard that and I'm like, oh my fucking God, I have to tell Amy about this, and then I didn't. So now you know. And it gives people incentive to become a patron so they can go back and listen to the patron-only episode and hear Amy's amazing bar story. So,
I mean, it sounds like he's a secret patron because he heard.
It was a
Maybe.
compliment.
yeah, totally.
It's a compliment,
Yes,
lady.
I know.
It's a compliment.
I know, exactly. So thank you to all of our wonderful patrons. Please consider becoming one. We are using that money to go to Skepticon, which is in just about
Yes,
2
we need it
weeks.
desperately.
And
desperately.
we're using our Patreon money to go to Skepticon, but I've been looking at the amount of money we have, and it's going to cover our hotel rooms and it's going to cover some food, but we could really use some more money, just in, gas money, stuff that we need to get done there. So here's what I have come up with. I made a money pool that you can find at Secular Soup. I don't know. PayPal, Secular Soup. Look it up.
Yeah, don't make us eat at John's house every single night.
Exactly. We need to go out to eat. So,
I mean, we will.
Yes.
Trust me, we will.
So I've made.
He doesn't know this yet. He'll hear it now.
Yeah, whatever.
But
He doesn't even listen.
don't
He
make
just
us.
throws his money at us and doesn't listen. So
That's fine too. Either way.
yeah. So I have decided, I made this money pool and I've already talked about it, but I have a new incentivizing program just to get us through these last 2 weeks, to really knock us over the, I don't know, is there a sports metaphor that goes with that? If you,
What's a water polo goal called? Because you could be like,
I don't have any idea what that is.
I don't know either. He really hurdled that.
Yeah, something like that. So if you give us $40 in our money pool,
Shuttlebird.
for a mere donation of $40, I am going to mail you something random from my thrift shop. You're not going to know what it is till you get it. I'm not going to know what it is till I pick it out, but you will get something in the mail, totally fucking random, from me, from my thrift shop. Something weird that I sell because I sell weird shit. So send us $40 in the money pool and you will get something weird. I will be needing your address for that, obviously, but we can work it out through the email that I don't check often enough, but I'll check it for this.
And she refrains from sharing addresses.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Now, that's $40.
Professional.
If you give us $60, just one time $60, I will make you a soup bowl. And that's kind of a kick in the balls to all the people who've become $10 patrons, like Rich and Nathan, because they had to hang in there with their $10 a month membership. But this one time...
Eventually, until you finally sent them.
This one time in history, since we only have 2 weeks left to go until Skepticon, if you give us a one-time $60 donation, I mean, it's not really even a donation, it's just fucking giving us money. We're not a 501c3. If you give us $60 into our money pool, I will make you a personalized bowl and mail it to you. Now, there are no promises on when you're going to get this bowl. It'll happen eventually, I'm guessing within a few weeks after Skepticon, but you will get it. And if you don't get it, you can sue our new corporation, Delightful Bitchcraft Enterprises. So there you go. I've made a promise. $40 will get you a random thing from my gift shop. $60 will get you a soup bowl. Hey, how about $100 gets you both? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
No,
$100 gets you both. So thank you for listening. Thank you, men, for being on.
I'm going to wrap this up.
Thank the guests quick.
Okay.
Nathan, Rich.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're still here.
Fuck off, guys.
Still alive, I think.
Whatever.
We didn't notice. You have nothing to plug anyway, so.
Oh, wow. And that's all we've got for now. Thanks to all our fabulous listeners who put up with us droning on week after week. If you enjoy our delightful bitchcraft, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and send us all your monies on Patreon and in the money pool. If you can find these you can find us. Oh my God.
You're so bad at this.
Find those using the Google machine. It's not hard. This week, your donations will go to A Bigger Doorway because I'm legit pissed. So mad. If you want to tell the world how awful this episode was, join our Secret Soup Talk Facebook group. See, I can say that, not Google.
Finally.
If you want to tell us to fuck off personally, you can send an email. Oh, there it is. secularsouppodcast@gmail.com. Amy will check it eventually.
At some
Please
point.
rate and review us on iTunes, Facebook, and wherever else you can review things like this. It will help us spread the soup gospel far and wide.
And hey, tell your friends.
As always, we'll leave you with the vocal stylings of Mr. Eli Bosnick.
Secular soup creed. Soup is the ultimate virtue. It's delicious, nutritious, patriarchy smashing, racism fighting, warm and fuzzy, human affirming, fun having, anti-theist, glitter throwing, tummy satisfying, pair of new shoes fulfilling, diversity seeking, happiness. Minestrone, beef and barley, chicken broth and split pea, gazpacho, tomato, clam chowder and potato, chicken noodle, beef noodle, egg drop and ramen cup, miso, gumbo, leek and pho. Grab a bowl and taste the magic. Slurp even this.